Hello guys and welcome back to another video on the channel. Now today I'm going to be answering your questions which you left on my video. Now first question which we have is, do you think the 4 promoted teams will stay up and where will they finish? Right, Luton will stay up 100%. Coventry will stay up in my opinion. Accrington and Wycombe I believe will get relegated. I just don't think they have the finances to stay up. I don't think they're going to be good enough to stay up either. I reckon Coventry and Luton will finish mid-table. That's my prediction. I am going to make a video about where I believe Luton will finish next season in the upcoming weeks, so look out for that video. And yeah, so I reckon Coventry and Luton will stay up, Accrington and Wycombe to go down. Plans for the future. Now I'm going to be introducing my Life of a Luton Fan series back again with a new different style of format, so that's going to be coming up in the future, and on those series I'm going to be talking about my life and about the future within my life and what I'm going to be doing. So if you are interested in that, about what I'm going to be doing for the future on the channel and what I do in my life in general, watch the Life of a Luton Fan series that will be coming back very soon. Which was the most enjoyable Luton game of the season? Carlisle United away. Carlisle, I will always remember every single moment of Carlisle. The moment of going up there on the train, to celebrating with the players on the bus, to coming home at stupid o'clock in the morning. And it was a great day. Promotion day, you don't forget promotion days. And for me, I've not experienced something like that before. So having to experience that, watching your favourite team with your family, with your friends, it's something, it's really good to remember. I've got 4 questions here from someone. What game would you like to be the first game of the season? Obviously the fixtures have just come out and we are playing Portsmouth away. I don't mind Portsmouth away. Atmosphere is normally really good at Portsmouth and I really want to go to that game. So look out for that vlog in the upcoming future. For me, if it weren't for Portsmouth, I wanted Sunderland away. So I'm happy with Portsmouth away, even though the fixtures have just come out. But I would have liked Sunderland away, but I'm happy with Portsmouth anyway. Now, this is an interesting question. Who will be our hardest game next season? Now, there's a number of teams which come in mind at the moment. You've got Scunthorpe, who were in the playoffs. You've got Plymouth Argyle, who I reckon will be up there. You've got Portsmouth, who we're playing. I reckon Sunderland will be up there as well. Bradford, they sometimes come up there as well. So there'll be a few teams. I reckon Burton will be a challenge. They'll be like dark horses next season. Even though they've been relegated from the Championship, they still don't have the budget. But for some reason they managed to pull off results and they still grind out results as well. So Burton looked like the dark horses for next season for me. Where do you think we'll finish next season? I do believe we're going to be finishing the top 10. I will be making a video in more detail about that in the upcoming week, so please stay tuned on the channel. And he's also asking me to discuss my thoughts on the Power Court. Now if you guys are not a Luton fan, Power Court is a potential stadium like plan development for Luton to build up a new stadium on Power Court. Now I would like Power Court to be accepted, to be given the go-ahead. The reason for this is because big stadium, Luton can now become a place where people are attracted to go. We're going to be building shops, businesses, venues, activity parks. It has everything to make Luton like better. So I don't understand why it's taking this amount of time to get accepted, but hopefully in the upcoming months we'll hear a decision and Power Court will get accepted. I've already answered one of these questions, but I'm going to answer the other one. What was your first Luton game? Now I went when I was like little, when I was like 4 or 5 years old, but I don't remember the games. I don't remember like the games which I went to, apart from when I went to Wembley to watch the Johnson Pate Trophy against Scunthorpe when we won 3-2. That was the only game which I really remember as a youngster. So this was around, I think around about when I was about 7 years old. But when I started going full-time watching Luton as a season ticket holder, my first game was Southport away in the conference on the promotional winning season. So yeah, so take your pick. I had Scunthorpe, but I count Southport as the first proper game which I went to as a season ticket holder. What do you think of Sonny Bradley? Now if you haven't seen my previous video what I made about Sonny Bradley, make sure you go and check that out. I said he was a decent player, strong, wins a lot of headers, decent centre-half for our division. A lot of clubs were after him and he looks like a really good signing for this upcoming season. Who is my favourite Luton player? Believe it or not, it's Paddy Roddick. Now Paddy's been the longest serving Luton player at the moment. And for me, I just love the way he plays. He's so dangerous on the ball. He's also so unpredictable. You don't know what type of performance he's going to put in. I just wish he was more consistent in his play. But apart from that, Petty has everything to become a top player. How do you think Coventry will get on next season? Like I said, I do believe Coventry will finish mid-table. Maybe with a few more additions to their squad, they may get the playoffs. Most overrated and underrated player at Luton. Now, overrated, I'm going to go with Marek Stech. Now, this may be a surprise to some people. I believe Marek Stech is the most currently the most overrated Luton player at the squad. The reason for this is because when he signed for Luton, a lot of people were like hyping him up. A lot of fans were hyping him up, and for me, I don't reckon he's lived up to that expectations yet. Yes, he did really well with regards to clean sheets last season, but he did have a decent defence in front of him, to be fair. So yeah, I'm going to go with Marek Stech, and my underrated player I'm going to go with is Elliot Lee. Now, Elliot Lee, for me, it has all the potential to play higher. It's just the fact is that he hasn't had a nice run of games, and when he did get that run of games, he performed, and for some reason, Jones dropped him, and he's a type of versatile player as well. He can play on the wing, he can play up front, and he can play as that number 10 type of player. So, for me, Elliot Lee has all the attributes to become a good player, but he's not rated as highly as other players are, and that surprises me. So for me, Elliot Lee is the underrated player. Now, if you guys didn't know, I'm actually going to university in September to study journalism, and someone's asked me, what is it about journalism which you enjoy? Now, for me, I enjoy the fact is that you can express your opinion and people can read it, can understand it, and also can agree with it. Also, it's what you're saying, what you believe in. When you look at social media and stuff, you get a lot more people like challenge your opinion. When it's like journalism, yes, they challenge it, but they don't challenge it to a certain extent where you can explain it in more detail in articles and stuff. Like on Facebook, you may say a sentence about a player and people want you to, they'll challenge you on what you've said, where a lot of people understand in more detail, understand in different areas as well. It's not the fact is that I want to write stuff and like I want to become like a written journalist like who writes for the Sun and that. That's not what I intend to do. I intend to be part of the journalism industry by being in the media side of things, also like doing podcasts, doing like presenting, that side of things as well, because that's all part of journalism. Who made Colchester away good? Now, obviously this is a question by a subscriber who actually met me at Colchester, and believe it or not, that was the reason why Colchester was actually good. We lost 2-1 that day, very poor result, and it was dull, it was rainy, and the fact is that I met a subscriber who's been watching me for a long time, means a lot, and to finally meet that person meant a lot as well. So yeah, and the last question of the Q&A is, where do you see Luton in the next 5 years? I see Luton in the next 5 years as a top 10 championship club. Bit ambitious, but I believe we can get there, you know. I believe that we've got the facilities, the vision, the right players, the right manager to move forward, to get into the championship and to be in the top 10. So there you have it, guys. That is the end of the video. A lot of you guys asked the same question, like where do you think Luton will finish next season? Like I said, I will be making a video in the upcoming few weeks about that. Sorry if I didn't answer all your questions, I do apologise about that. If you want to contact me on social media through Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, I will happily answer your question on there. Also, if you haven't already, make sure you follow me. Make sure you are following me on all my social media. Drop a like on the video if you did enjoy it. Comment down below if you've got any more questions, and I'll just answer it in the YouTube comments as well. What you thought of the video, let me know what you think. Let me know about the quality of the video. Do you like it? Let me know. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I'll see you guys in the next video.